Alright, folks.
Hey.
We've arrived at the Bible study. This is a bittersweet time, embarking on this journey. For those of you who have read through the Bible or made a study of it, it's a long, slow process, filled with ups and downs. Long, dark nights of the soul, and uplifting, hallelujah, heavenly angels singing about how close you are to understanding the cosmic plan, and so on and so forth. Alright, the Bible. Why is it important? Blaze, you want to sum it up in a sentence? What is the Bible important?
It gives us something to live for. It gives us something to
Well, if
look forward to. It gives us the idea of heaven
if you're a human being on this planet
and someone taking care of us all.
and you reach a certain level of intelligence, you start to wonder what you're doing here and what the correct thing to be doing is, and if there is a correct thing to be doing. Or, these questions, they start to enter your mind. So you ask yourself, why am I here?
Who is it?
Geneva.
Okay.
You ask yourself, why am I here? And you begin to wonder. And you begin to search. And Blaze, why are we here?
I don't know.
Trying to figure that out. Alright, get an answer.
I don't know.
Okay, so in this culture, Western culture, you start asking questions. A lot of people are going to give you a lot of different answers, obviously. And a lot of people are going to act like they know. And a lot of people are going to try to convince you that they know. So, you're going to get pointed many times in this direction. Why? Because a large portion of the population believes that this book was dictated by the Creator. So, let's talk about it Socratically and Vantillianly. This is obviously a book. It obviously was written. There obviously are words in here. Somebody had to put them on paper. A machine didn't. Okay? So, Socratically, you would just have to say, well, it was a bunch of men. It was kind of the highest thoughts and revelations they had while they were in existence, and they're trying to pass it on to their fellow man for whatever reason. And so the terminology is a little different here, and it's a little different there, depending on who the person was. So Socratically, you're just going to see it as a bunch of stories and allegories and prophecies and laments and psalms and proverbs, just a bunch of general wisdom using every form of language to convey it. But then Vantillianly, you're going to say that, well, not Vantillianly. Vantillianly is just going to presuppose that there is a creator. And if there is a creator, he really doesn't have to have anything to do with this. So, let's talk about Christians, though, just religious people. The middle people, the lukewarm, right in the middle, not really Socratic and not really Vantillian. They're just, why are they so, why do they believe this so much, Blaze? Why are they so firm on, like, it has to be the word of the Creator? The Creator dictated to man, and man wrote it down, and there's this timeline, there's this story arch, and we're following it, and Jesus Christ plays a big part in it. Because that's the story. I mean, that's the general interpretation of the whole thing, the whole comprehensive thing. Because let's face it, not many people take the time to go through this whole thing. They just trust whatever person with a collar, or they trust whoever's standing at the pulpit, or they trust their, their religious professors at their colleges. So why are we so attached to this book?
Because we believe that it's our connection with the Creator.
Creator. All right, that's a good answer.
The only connection we have.
So that's why we're going to study this thing, because in the conspiracy college, we're trying to figure out what's going on this planet, and what we should be doing. So, I guess we'll start with verse 1:1. Genesis 1:1.
I'm sure everybody who tried to read the Bible, they got this far.
I know, but I'm sure they just...
No, I'm saying. Telling them that.
Alright, Blaze, first you read it. Blaze is going to read from the King James Version.
Okay. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
All right, read the next verse too.
The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
All right, that's enough.
That's 1, 2, 3.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, so in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. What was before that?
A dark void without form.
A dark void without form. So it was dark and it was deep. So they're using words to describe a nothingness. Like, what is it? What was before God created? There was just God? I mean, this is the complicated philosophical end of religion. But from that, okay, that's one version. Now we're going to read the Bible in today's English version. And this is in a camouflage Desert Storm cover. And I guess it's for when you're reading and you're overseas and you're in battle and you want to read the Bible, but you're worried about a sniper getting you. You hold it up, put your paint on.
And read it.
It's very nice of our government, or whoever printed all these up, to protect our boys so they can read the Bible and defend freedom at the same time. Okay, so, in the beginning, when God created the universe, the earth was formless and desolate. The raging ocean that covered everything was engulfed in total darkness, and the power of God was moving over the water. So, we have obviously this chaotic something that existed before creation, because whoever wrote this is using words to describe it. He's using deep, and he's using dark,
void,
and void. Void isn't really a description.
It says...
And then this one uses the raging ocean that covered everything.
It says, "And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters."
So you have chaos. And then they said that there was God. And they're saying God, and they're relating God to the Creator. So they're saying God and the Creator are the same, and they are intelligence outside of this chaotic void, this chaotic nothing, with no order. So there was an intelligence, and then there was an other, unintelligent void that existed, according to the writers of this. And so, that intelligence created out of this chaos
No, Colin,
order.
In this,
What?
it's saying that God created the universe, and after it says that it was just desolate and nothing. It's not saying this is how it was before. It gives you nothing. No information before. Right here it says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form once it was made."
Okay.
It's not talking about before. We've been going the wrong way.
Well, I mean,
Kind of.
we'll come at it from that angle then. God existed, the Creator existed, and then He produced the universe, and the universe was twofold. It was an other and it was a Him. Is that what you're saying?
The earth was desolate. The earth was a void. The earth was nothing. The earth was blackness.
The earth, this rock, or the whole universe?
The whole universe before. No, it's just, yeah, the whole universe, the heavens and the earth.
This is really beside the point. What the writers are trying to convince us, there was a Creator, and this Creator, there was nothing, and then this Creator brought forth something, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay. And we got 1 minute to sum that up. Okay, so I mean, that's a pretty good place to start. I mean, you know, if I was going to try to figure out what was going on the earth, and I was given a book and told this book's been around forever, and the Creator dictated to man what's your origins and what you should be doing, and it's all in it, so just read it. And then I read, "In the beginning, when God created the universe, the earth was formless and desolate. The raging ocean that covered everything was engulfed in total darkness, and the power of God was moving over the water." I would say, wow, that's a pretty good start.
Yeah.
All right, so it is.
We covered the first verse.
First verse.
10,000 more.
And Bible study is over. That was short and sweet, and we'll see you next time.